course, just outside London near Delaware. It's going to have a lot of roads that locals probably know, and tying together everything that all the roads that I like and that I love. And I even went and found a few trail sections I haven't even ridden, so it makes me equally excited. There's a trail section in the middle, and then it's actually going to finish with about a 5-kilometer trail section, and a little bit of it, depending on what the weather is, it might turn into a little bit of cyclocross, hike-a-bike, hill run-ups. It's not going to disappoint. What's really cool with the last trail section, it actually goes right along the Thames River, so it's really, really pretty. And now that the leaves are starting to get on the trees and flowers are starting to bloom, it's only going to be nicer. So there will be trail, there will be gravel, and there will be mud for April. So I'm trying to keep it as close to the traditional PTA course as possible. There's something for everybody, so I hope everybody comes on out.
We've got a great ride in Toronto that I put together, very urban style riding, right? Where it's made up of a bunch of loops and stuff. You don't go very far away from the starting point, but I built it in such a way that you don't really have to stop. It's got a real mix of terrain, a little bit of technical stuff, and I think should be pretty fun to do. The ride is going to start outside of Jet Fuel, which is kind of an iconic coffee shop in Toronto. And then from there, we're going to drop down into the valley and ride down to the Leslie Spit. And then at the end of the spit, if you look back, you look across the bay into the city. So it's a pretty scenic little spot. From there, we'll come back up into the Don Valley and ride up. It's real trails in there, so you kind of get into the woods a little bit. The finish of the ride, the last hour or so, is a bunch of loops with some climbing to finish up. It's a great course with a lot of mixed surfaces, yeah. If people want to do this ride, it's not a 12 o'clock in the middle of the day kind of ride, because these are all mixed use trails. So if you plan to go do this ride in Toronto, like, try and go out early in the morning, get out there when there's not a lot of other people, so that we can, avoid conflict with other trail users. That would be my only suggestion.